Welcome into Titan Game Day morning on this week 13. Hope everybody's off to a great start on their Sunday. Happy to have you guys in before I head off to Nissan Stadium for only the first back-to-back home games at Nissan Stadium for the Titans this season. It's crazy. So we're going to talk about 3 keys to success. You know how this goes. You'll get your answers in the comment section, and we'll discuss them at length together. It's made possible by Two Rivers Ford, by the Ashton Real Estate Group of RE/MAX Advantage, and by Zen Sports. We're going to go through these 3 things. I'll head over to Nissan Stadium. We'll do Titans radio pregame, the lead company countdown to kickoff. Easy for me to say. Where Blaine Bishop, who is my co-host, my friend, my colleague, and also a Titans legend, is the honorary sword swinger for today's game. He's the Titans legend of the game. So we'll look forward to hanging out there and talking some shop. Need you guys to share the broadcast around. Real simple. If you're on Facebook Live, you can share not a public. That's in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. If you're on YouTube or Twitch, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you retweet it if you are viewing with us on Twitter. And we'll go ahead and get this thing rolling. So 3 keys to success is what I'm going to give you. You guys know you only have to give me just one, your biggest key for the Titans to have success today. We know that the record 4-7 is suboptimal. And we know that this is a suboptimal football team. There's no need to be anything but honest about the state of the current Tennessee Titans. But if they are to win today, pull to 5-7, get a divisional win over the Colts, who would then fall to 6-6, it does make the conversation a hell of a lot more interesting as you try and rally yourself out of the basement of the AFC South. So what is your biggest key for the Titans to have success today? We'll go through it together. I'll remind you that Two Rivers Ford makes the Titan Game Day morning show possible, powered by Ford, driven by people, quality American-made Ford vehicles, and award-winning customer service at tworiversford.com. So we talk about a lot of things, and the offensive line, rookies starting for this team all over the place, whether it's Wiley, Skoronski, now Jalen Duncan at left tackle. You've got Will Levis, of course, and Tyjae Spears, who may not be a starter, though many of you have started to argue the case for Tyjae Spears to be the starter, given how little help Derrick Henry has and how much help he needs to kind of get going at this point in his career. So with that being said, the improvement from the offensive line. Skoronski, as he's been back from the appendectomy after missing 3 games at the start of the season, has started to make those gradual improvements. Did not allow a single pressure, did not allow a quarterback hit, a hurry, a sack on Sunday against the Carolina Panthers. The Colts have a good front. They have a better front than does Carolina, and so he'll be tested today, as will Jalen Duncan, by the way, who did allow some pressures, I believe 2 pressures in this past game, but consistency and improvement as they try and gel and as they try and get this thing off the mat a little bit. Week 13 seems an odd time to try and get this thing off the mat, but hey, it's never too late to try and prove yourself, whether that's for this opportunity that they have in front of them, the 2 of them right now, or for future opportunities, whether that's at left tackle, whether that's Jalen Duncan as a swing guy, whether that's as an interior player, whatever the case might be. These 2 rookie offensive linemen are going to be critical to the Titans' success today, as they were last week. We've talked about a variety of different things and trying to get them specifically going, but it is clear and obvious how much better Will Levis can be when he has even, I would argue, even suboptimal protection. Just objectively not the worst, right? And so Will Levis spoke about getting the guys' mojo back after last week, getting a win at home, and of course, trying to build upon it today is going to be the challenge.
Yeah, I talked to the guys today about, we got to get our juice back. We got to just get our mojo back, and it's tough. It's tough these past few weeks looking around after games and just seeing the looks in dudes' eyes of dudes that we all know are dogs, and just guys go out there and have done this year in and year out, and to just let's regain that confidence today, which I think getting the win alone was enough to do that, and hopefully we can keep that rolling, get these guys confidence up.
So that's Will Levis speaking a week ago about getting guys' mojo back here on the Titan Game Day morning show. So the first key to success for the Titans, the continued progression of the rookie offensive lineman. Secondarily, and this plays a role, is the run game. Derrick Henry, only 43 yards in his first game this season against the Colts. Henry's numbers in Nashville, and also with the Colts allowing nearly 150 yards per game on the ground in the 5 games that Grover Stewart has been out with a suspension. Today, it will be critical to capitalize on the rushing attack. That is my second key to the success. And Derrick Henry speaking a lot about the opportunity that he had in front of this week, about being really disappointed as my phone alarm goes off telling me that I need to speed things up so I can make it to the radio pregame on time. Quickly, we'll hear from Derrick Henry right after I remind you that the Ashton Real Estate Group of RE/MAX Advantage makes the Titan Game Day morning show possible. The official real estate agent of the Nashville Predators, who did lose to the Rangers last night, but still have been making good progress so far this season. GaryAshton.com. Don't sell without the intel. Here's Derrick Henry speaking at the podium earlier this week.
Ran a play and it happened, the same way he was talking about. So he was trying to coach me up during the game and tell me, what was going to be open. I just told him, I said, you was right on that one. He always tried to give me tips throughout the game. So credit goes to him, but I'm still good on him about not letting me know he was mic'd up during the game.
That's a pretty big crime for a guy not to tell everybody he's mic'd up, right?
A big one. A really big one. So as soon as I go in there, I'm going to get on him about that. So.
You think he made some kind of deal with the mic people?
If he did, that's another crime. Not letting nobody know. So,
do you let people know when you're mic'd up?
Oh yeah, I gotta say something. Yeah. I gotta say something because I was mic'd up a couple years ago and totally forgot. So I'm definitely gonna let them know. I kind of messed up one time last year. I didn't let Tony know, but it was all fun and games. But whenever you got the mic, you gotta let everybody know you're hot. So crazy as it. I got one.
So that's Derrick Henry. Obviously, had some success on the ground. Not by any stretch of the imagination Derrick's best performance, but the first 2 touchdown performance of the year for Derrick Henry. Colts at Titans, Colts at Titans later today at Nissan Stadium, where the Colts are favored by 1 point. It would seem. So as home dogs, the Tennessee Titans. Now I know it's only 1 point, but still. Home field advantage typically good for 3 points in this situation. Titans as a home dog we'll get to here in just a second. But we know that the Titans need to continue to find ways to more consistently run the football. It's been a struggle for them all year long, even though Derrick Henry is still top 5 in rushing in the NFL. I think that speaks more to the state of rushing in the NFL than it does to Derrick Henry necessarily. But Derrick is still a highly productive player. It's just that there's so much slop around him that he really hasn't been able to get the opportunity to get going. And while, I know that he's a superhero, and I know you guys don't think that Derrick Henry needs any help at all and just hand him the football over and over and over again, Derrick's never needed more help in his career than he does right now, and he's never had less help in front of him than he does right now. So I think those two things combining are problematic. We will conclude with a third key to success, Danico Autry, the Titans' defensive front, continuing to make strides. Danico Autry became only the second player since Javon Curse to have 8 or more sacks in 3 consecutive seasons. That's pretty high praise, pretty esteemed company for Danico Autry to be sharing. Against his old team, we know that Danico Autry typically plays well against the Indianapolis Colts. Titans defensive front having their best outing of the week or of the season last week against Carolina. You need that kind of effort and energy from the front again today. That's you, Arden Key. Need to see more from Arden Key as well. Had a great strip sack, fumble recovery situation that set them up for an easy touchdown, points off of turnovers. We know how critical that is. We know how critical the front is specifically to making that happen. So Titans at home, we will get to the Zen Sports Best Bet here in just a second. It's presented by Zen Sports. Zen Sports is where you go for the promo code ATOZTN. They will get you up to $1,000 on your no danger first wager. Download the Zen Sports app, plug in the promo code ATOZTN, get involved with all of their great offers, including their VIP membership, which is invite only. You have to have success. You have to prove yourself on Zen Sports to be part of their VIP package, but there are all kinds of great offers and bonuses that await you if you do. So plug in the promo code. Terms and conditions do apply. Must be 21 or up in Tennessee to bet. Gambling problem, call the Tennessee Red Line, 1-800-889-9789. So the Zen Sports best bet this week, Titans on the money line are plus 100. 5-0 at home would be huge. Now, here's the thing. Titans need to stack wins. A second consecutive win at home would be huge. They haven't won back-to-back games since last season. It's been over a calendar year since the Titans won back-to-back games. Denver and Green Bay last year. One of those was at home, the Denver game, and of course the Green Bay game, the last road game that the Tennessee Titans were able to win. That streak continues. So they don't have to worry about going on the road until Miami on Monday Night Football. Not this coming Monday, but the following Monday. I believe that's the 11th. So instead, they have to find ways to string back-to-back wins together for the first time since mid-November of last year. If you feel good about the Titans at home, Zen Sports plus 100 on the money line for the Titans. You may feel good about that. You also may feel good about Titans plus 1 if you were betting them on the point spread type situation, all kinds of props and great other ways to get involved. ZenSports.com. All right, I'm headed over to Nissan Stadium. Make sure you tune in for the League Company Countdown to kickoff from 9 to 11. Blaine Bishop, Mickey Ryan, Kayla Anderson, myself will all be hanging out there with you, and we look forward to that with you guys. Always good. Weather's supposed to be great today at Nissan Stadium. Looked like rain early in the week. That rain is supposed to hold off. Supposed to be just around between 55 and 60, depending on a little bit of wind chill today. I do think there is expected to be a little bit of wind. But other than that, it should be a phenomenal day for December football at Nissan Stadium. Can't wait to see you guys out there. If you want to come by, stop by, say hi. If you want to get Blaine Bishop's signature, his autograph, before he goes out there as the Titans legend of the game, swings the sword, gets the crowd hype, the hitman is fired up. He told me that he has a special message for Titans fans when they give him the mic in the fourth quarter to try and rally the troops, perhaps if they need to be rallied, or to try and continue to get the crowd hype should the Titans have a lead in the fourth quarter. Blaine Bishop, he's always He's the hitman through and through, and I think that I know that I'm excited to see what he has in store for people later on. If you have children, wear earmuffs. It's going to do it for us this morning. Prime time tonight at the 2-minute warning of Sunday Night Football. We'll be back with you to react to whatever the hell happens between the Titans and the Colts at Nissan.